여러분 안녕하세요. 지금 아시아포트레스 컵 13입니다.
Oh my god.
Okay, just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's AsiaFortress Dish Cast. My name is Sannyside, aka Oxoyaki, and together with Rednaxelawee, aka Alex, we will be your casters for tonight's match. It'll be Herbal Tea versus Boss, Pro Lens and Product.
Yeah. So it's Div Tree tonight once again. We're gonna have Herbal Tea facing off against Boss, of course. That is the Japanese team Boss that we watched last week. Tonight they will be playing against Herbal Tea, a team that we haven't seen play yet, but hopefully we get to see some interesting stuff going on. So would you like to go through the rosters really quickly?
All right, so on the side of blue team, we have Gibbous. On the side of blue team, which is Herbal Tea, we have Gibbous, Oni, Nanda, Karma, Thermo, Swift, and Perpa. A couple of names that have seen a couple of seasons. And on the other side, we have Boss. We have Juneko, Yaki, who is actually Mashiro, Rion, Moya, Mono, and Tofu Pepper. So I think pretty much the same lineup as the last time I did a cast with them. Yep. I actually have I've played with against Thermo's team a couple of times. With me, not this exact lineup. So I'm curious to see exactly what's going to happen. A short shout out to Perpa for ending on Lucky Luke's top 10 plays sometime last year.
Famous. Oh, last year. Okay.
Sometime last year, landed a really good air shot on the Merc that my team was using.
Nice.
So shout out to Perpa. Yeah. I guess we'll just have to see how Thermo will be able to, whether Herbal Tea will be able to handle the green tea.
Yeah. So, for those of you just joining us, once again, very good evening. Welcome to AsiaFortress Cup Season 13. Tonight we are going to have Herbal Tea facing off against Boss in the Div 3 bracket for the Week 3 matches. First map of the night is going to be Koth Product. Koth maps, of course, no time limit, first to 3 points. Will be declared the winner. A little bit of background for those of you who are unfamiliar with Koth maps, but most of you should be, because you all have some sort of experience somewhat. But Koth maps, when you're not capturing the point, you technically have very little spawn timer compared to the people who currently hold on to the point. It does look like we are going to be going live off the bat.
Alright, so Product and Pro Lens this week, not very medic friendly weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we see Herbal Tea taking the option to roll up through cliff, like literally through cliff. Boss already coming in, soldiers just jumping in and trying to get some early kill on the medic, but no. Herbal Tea is ready to meet that kind of aggression, and now it's Boss who probably has to start to make their way back, having lost 3 players while Herbal Tea has only just lost 1. Herbal Tea is starting to take the point, and we see Herbal Tea already also pushing in that aggression back into Boss. Both the soldiers are kind of holding forward, kind of trying to peek and see what else is happening. But the rest of the team is playing very comfortably behind on point. Probably just waiting to see what Boss is going to do.
Yeah, so Boss, they sent in their Solis like 1 by 1, so they dropped both of them. Good job on Herbal Tea for just focusing them down. They weren't able to get any picks at all. There they are. Boss just gonna start grinding out that Uber charge. Swift not really grinding his charge out, but they will have that Uber charge in time to defend this point, so no problem there. The entire Boss does look like they're trying to just squeeze through the right side. We're already gonna see one Soli down. Perpa gonna get picked up, but apart from that, everyone's just trying to push in. But they do pick up Soli and Scout. They pop the Uber charge really early.
Yeah, that was an early Uber charge, and yep. Now Herbal Tea has the better Uber, and it looks like Boss realizes this, and they're trying to back out as soon as they can. And I guess like Herbal Tea probably just don't really want to push in with that kind of aggression, but oh my gosh, looks like Boss has none of it. They want to show them who's the boss, and they're just rolling back in despite having failed that initial Uber. And but looks like oh dear, Boss has just lost 4 players.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Tofu, no. Tofu.
Yeah.
No.
They picked up a lot of Herbal Tea players. That's gonna put them a slightly longer respawn time, but Tofu went down too late, so that's just a very huge add into the hands of Herbal Tea. Mono's gonna be right there. Oh boy.
Yeah, but oh wow, the whole blue team.
Some premium Wagyu beef. Oh boy, but okay.
Boy. Okay, so basically what's happened is that Boss is just Oh wow, Boss actually won the exchange despite blue team actually having the numbers advantage. I guess they just weren't there to actually defend the point, and Boss just rolled in and took it. A lot of aggression from Boss and a lot of risk actually because they didn't have the heals and stuff, but it paid off.
Yep, they
Now
picked
Boss
up the
has the
medic
point.
as well, so that's pretty big for the size of Boss. 42% charge, of course they don't want to be dropping any players right now. You're gonna see Yaki, of course that's Mashiro, just watching the right side, the grass, make sure no one gets too excited and pushes from there. Herbal Tea holding surprisingly close, despite not having that charge.
Trying to get
oh boy, yeah.
trying to get the med pick, but nope, gets denied in craters. Interesting by Herbal Tea to play that forward instead of trying to grind out the Uber. They actually have the numbers advantage here. They don't really have to play so forward, but
Yeah.
I suppose maybe they have a strategy that works for that. Right now, just seeing Herbal Tea, just I guess trying to build the Uber. Maybe seeing the flanks trying to get picks. But Boss is also not wanting to play very forward. I think they kind of recognize that when you have the advantage, no need to lead players, no need to sacrifice players unnecessarily. Now both sides have equal Ubers. Now it's just a matter of waiting for who makes the first mistake or who decides to get ballsy first.
Yeah, so I'm honestly quite surprised we don't see a off class off the
Uber's
bat.
used.
Yeah, Uber's gonna get popped for the side of HT, as does Boss.
Ryan gets dropped.
Boy.
Because a lot of Boss players got dropped. Tofu was just too separated from the rest of his team and he couldn't save them. Yep, there goes Tofu. Just Juneko up alive. Not too sure what else he can do. Not even sure if he can get out. Tries to make for a last ditch attempt at getting a pick, but nope, he gets taken out. And that's the point, back to Herbal Tea.
Yeah, and the medic spawned a little bit earlier, but he's only now linking up, so it's gonna be equal Ubers.
Yeah.
But Tofu is gonna start grinding his out, as we can see. They're just grinding out inside spawn. 40 seconds left on the clock for the side of Herbal Tea, so they really need to move fast if they want to capture this point. And they're doing exactly that, trying to get the force down. Juneko just aggressively
Just running in. Oh my gosh, Bashir also just running in. Oh my gosh, all this aggression. But it doesn't pay off. Juneko, Moya, and Yaki get taken off. But it's normal and to see this kind of sacking in product. As long as that Uber gets grinded up. But they only have 15 seconds, so they need to really run out right now. They need to, actually maybe it might be even too late.
Yep, so
really gonna be difficult for them to just run out there.
Moya just goes out face first, eats everything and dies. Solly's gonna be right there.
Oh, Bashir.
They're not even on the point yet. Juneko doesn't get it in time.
Just touch the toe on it, but not enough. Not enough. So,
That's a shame. I mean, it's so far it's been Herbal Tea just cap the point, stay there, get the charge, and then just hold it. I don't know why Boss they can't seem to grab it. I don't know if their Uber was bad just now when they just popped and traded at the same time, but never mind. Here we are on the next round.
Yeah, the next. So both sides just throwing out some spam at each other, trying to see who gets the first pick. Surprisingly, oh, there we go. Gibbous only nearly picking out Ryan over there, but he gets picked up instead by Moya. Dermo goes down next, so it actually looks like Boss actually has the advantage here with three members going down on the side of Herbal Tea, but Boss only losing 2 in that whole exchange. So point goes to Boss this time around. I guess they decided not to go for that kind of aggressive gameplay, double soldier bombs that we saw in the first round.
Yep, so right now, Herbal Tea can actually afford to send in people to go for a bomb because they don't have the point. That means they got a shorter respawn time. Once they get a force on the medic, and they should be able to push on with that once the other people spawn in. What they really don't want to do right now is lose the medic or just pop for no apparent reason. It looks like they want to try to push from grass, which I really don't think is a good idea. Gibbous Oni's right here.
Trying to jump in, but gets denied. Well, I think we see Mashiro going really forward, but no, he decides to back out. It just seems like, well, if there's one thing that Boss, oh, there we go, Purple jumping in. Oh, but he gets. I didn't see if that was an air shot or not, but it really looked like an air shot. Yeah. So one thing that that Boss does very well is playing passively. So maybe that's benefiting them at this point in time because They know that this time's on your side. They don't really need to throw players in. They just need to let Purple goes down. They just need to let Herbal Tea walk in, let them use the Uber first, and then milk it, kite it as long as they can, and then pop the Uber. Oh,
Yep,
Uber
there you
is
go.
used really early.
Yeah.
Boss decides to just use it. Better to pop it, not drop it. But Yaki goes, Mashiro goes down, Nanda goes down.
Ooh, thermal.
Thermal trying to get the pick. Oh, Thermal gets the pick on the medic. He's trying to dance around, but the scouts get him. Oh, but Swift goes down as well to Juneko. Looks like this was an exchange that ended up well for Boss, despite most people being on, really, really last legs. Oh, Mono not letting Gibbous only get out with the equalize.
Yeah, so I don't really agree with them popping the overcharge really early. They should have really constantly sent people in to get the bombs because despite doing that,
Oh my goodness, Nanda!
Boss.
Very unfortunate roller kill. Takes out Ryan, but then gets taken out instead by Ryan's roller. And now we have Herbal Tea taking advantage of the fact that of the timer respawn difference. They all just roll out, take over the point again. Mashiro just getting mulched there.
yeah,
Just
so
focus fired and mulched.
40 seconds for Boss, 2 minutes 40 seconds counting down. Nice rocket
Oh,
cover from Juneko.
he was only just jumping in and getting the pick on the medic. No one was watching Concrete. Bye bye Tofu. Bye bye.
Yeah, no charge, no heals.
Yeah. Oh, Mono also trying. Oh, Mono trying to get some picks. Gets taken out by Thermal, but then Ryan comes in with a couple of good stickies and takes down 2 for the price of 1. Boss is just. Oh wow, it's just Juneko and Ryan left with just Nanda, and they managed to take that point. I think Ryan's 2 for the price of 1 really won them that point.
Yeah.
And now we see the point back in the hands of Boss, and I guess all the teams are just waiting for respawners, all the teams just waiting to get back into position. We see Gibbous only, we see Purpa both getting the high ground, maybe trying to wait for some plays. Ooh, Mashiro nearly getting air shot out, but he managed to survive, asking for an arrow. And we see Purpa jumping in, and
Oh, the medic's dead, yeah.
there goes Tofu Pepper
Oh,
again.
boy.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a collapse that happened in literally the blink of an eye. Very unfortunate because they just had 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
But it's still too early. They still have a good chance of claiming at this point with 2 minutes up to spare. Boss already starting the grind, while the rest of the team, interesting enough, just kind of holding back. Normally this would be the time when people would start to send like sacks, like 4-man sacks. But instead, the whole team is just kind of waiting at the back at spawn. It's
Spy
kind of
play.
strange. They're giving up a lot of time.
Juneko on the spy play.
Ooh, Juneko.
Oh, the decloak. It's gonna go down. He knows where the medic is. Can he get the backstab though?
But-
No! What?
No!
Butter knife! Whips out the revolver! Oh no!
I think also it was unfortunate that he did. Oh, but the Uber is forced. But it's also really unfortunate because he didn't really have anyone to help him, distract the enemy for him while he went for that play. So, sorry, Juneko, didn't work out. Meanwhile, right now, Boss has a very comfortable 100% Uber full advantage. So they just need to wait for spawners and then hopefully they can roll out.
Yep.
With just 1 minute on the clock left for blue team, I think this looks like they have a comfortable buffer to try and push this out, but not too comfortable. So they really need to make something happen right now. They just need to stand on that point, cap it, and hold it for 5 seconds. It's very, very close.
Yeah, so Mashiro's going straight in. Uber's already popped. They gotta focus down the medic. Mashiro's doing a massive job. Takes down the medic. Devilman gonna get focused down. Scout's down as well. Only person up is Gibbous. Not
Look
anymore.
at that.
Full wipe.
That's a full wipe. Just the soldiers and the demo just grinding up entire
This
Herbal
is,
Tea.
yeah, this is theirs. The moment they capped the point, the spawn timers became 5 seconds, which was pretty much what they need to get the point. So nice play.
Yeah. This time around, we saw. I guess we could see Boss reworking the strategy a little bit, trying to figure out, figuring out the earlier double bomb aggression, then playing a bit more passively. And then this time around, just choosing to brand out the Ubers before they go in for a push. Mid starts again. Oh, Juneko nearly gets killed, but manages to back out and hide behind Cliff to wait for his medic to come back. A lot of damage being traded. First casualty goes to Dermo, but red team is looking all in red health, not looking very healthy. A lot of arrows being thrown about. Ooh, Moya going down. as blue team continues to try and push in, trying to get some picks. But it's really a lot of spam that's happening.
Yep, Moto trying to cut the point for his team. Just the fact that they've got so much capture time is just pushing Herbal Tea back. They can still fight this though. They've almost got their Uber charge. They already grinded out, so they should be able to push back into this. But they really need to focus down Toph. But Toph will get his Uber in 5%. I don't think they can pick him up. They may pick him up. Toph is at 4 health. He makes it out. What?
He makes it out alive.
What?
My heart, it cannot take this. But Nanda knows that he's pretty weak. Maybe trying to see whether he could get that pick, but no, Tofu already backed out. Oh, it seems like everyone's rolling on the right side. They haven't checked. They could see a flank attack.
Oh!
Oh! Bashiro just jumping in, getting one good rocket on Swift. Ubers exchanged. But strange enough for poor Tofu, the rest of his team was not there to follow up on the Uber, so they practically sacked their one soldier in, and it didn't really accomplish much because the rest of the team was actually distracted by the scout behind.
Yep, so Juneko comes in from behind, picks up everyone else.
Oh,
and this is
gracious.
definitely going to be their point right now. 2 minutes and 9 seconds for blue, and 2 minutes 37 counting down for the boss.
I'm really seeing a lot of good jumping from Juneko, to be honest. Getting a lot of good picks, doing a lot of damage. Right now, Herbal Tea again. It's interesting to me that Purple going down, Ryan going down, no demo on the side of Red. Not exactly the best team member to lose when you're trying to defend. And Blue probably recognizes this, and that's why they're pushing forward to the point. Moya going down to a nice fight from Karma. Meanwhile, the remainder of boss is just, I guess they're just trying to figure out how they want to do this. Ooh, Tofu takes a rocket. Thankfully, he manages to get out in time. And the rest of his team probably retreating, trying to lick their wounds and see how they're... He was only blasting Juneko out of the sky! But then he gets picked out, so... Makes for a good frag movie, but in terms of impact play, maybe not so much. Right now, boss is just gonna hang tight, probably trying to... Yep, the building starts again. I mean, it's interesting to me that they're all just saying...
Yeah, I don't know why Herbal Tea are holding the point. They should be moving forward right now. They've got Uber charge. They can just start putting sticky traps all over the place. Karma's just standing on the point doing absolutely nothing, so that is definitely not helping his team. It's not gonna let it's not gonna let them deny boss any.
Oh, Spike! Juneko missing, butter knifing the medic again. I maybe it's probably Juneko saying why. Probably ping. I mean, Juneko, the Japanese players are all playing on, not very friendly ping of 100. All of them at least 100. So that's gotta hurt somehow. The rest of the Red team, I guess they realized that they go in.
Oh, this is so early. Yeah, that's not
really early. At least South gets the force on them, but no, Tofu Red in the middle of all of them, somehow managing to make it out. But the rest of his team is getting grinded up. Oh, and he gets taken out too. It's just Ryan left playing on grass, but not too sure. Like he's playing a game of cat and mouse with Nanda. Gets the pick on Nanda, but Gibbous only just swoops in and takes him out.
Yeah, that was a really bad Uber charge coming up from boss. They wasted that Uber charge really badly. It's like 13 seconds now, so they're just getting desperate and tossing people on the point. They're trying to pick up people, but they're just going in one by one. Everyone's dying. Bono's at 27. The medic is with him. He's not going to be able to do anything against the entire team. They somehow pick up the medic though. With Moya still there. Yeah.
Oh no. Maybe if in 5 seconds something else might have happened, but no. Yeah. 5 seconds is an eternity in TF2. A lot can happen in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was just a bad pop coming from boss. I think they saw the timer and then they just sort of panicked and just wanted to use it to go in. But
oh wow, Ryan running really forward. This time playing on concrete away from the team. He decides to go back. Juneko getting taken is the first casualty of this mid. But blue team has taken a lot of damage from Juneko's rockets. We see the rest of boss trying to follow up. Ryan picking up thermal along the way. Boss slowly starting to inch forward, slowly starting to gain more ground. It looks like this mid might just go to boss, but blue team is not willing to give it up with a fight. And Karma gets a pipe from Tofu Pepper and takes him out. Oh my goodness, it's starting to turn. The tide is starting to turn in the favor of Herbal Tea, and this time around, it's them keeping the point. The moment red team lost the medic, the rest of blue team just got that confidence needed to just push out and start to pick the team off one by one.
Yeah, so big shame. I don't know if Toph was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but either that or he just died to random spam. We're just gonna see another spy play. Juneko, let's see if he can
Juneko.
finally get that backstab.
Juneko not willing to give up, not willing to. Must get that backstab.
Yes. Oh, no one
It's already at
knows.
the back. He started telling.
Yes!
Oh, he gets the backstab! He gets the backstab!
Big news for the side of
News,
boss.
and he gets out. He sneaks out. He gets out. And now the rest of the boss is slowly starting to trickle in. Swift saying sad in voice chat. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you. Juneko finally going down, but too late. The rest of bosses rolled in and started to pick off 3 people. He was only jumping in, swooping in, trying to get the kill on the scouts. Gets 1 scout, but then gets taken out instead. And that's the point for boss.
Ooh, sniper play. Never mind, he went back to scout. Don't tease me like that! But yeah, Rion's gonna be holding forward. This is what we actually want to see. You know, when they have that full Uber ad, they shouldn't be too afraid to be holding forward. I take that back. They're backing out to the midpoint. I don't know why they're so afraid to hold forward. They got an Uber charge, and they just should be pretty
Well, I
aggressive.
guess one something about holding forward is that, you know, it's a bit dangerous for your medic if your team isn't very good at denying. So
Yeah.
I've tried to hold forward with my team a couple of times and burn out, and
Whoa.
ooh, there goes
And,
Nanda getting the sniper pick, and Mashiro. Oh, Gibbous only jumping in, but nope, he's jumped right into the rock, saw no one, and jumped back out. The whole of Herbal team playing on concrete.
Oh,
with the sniper
Purpa!
at the pick.
Gets denied, but
Gets
the
denied,
Uber
but
force.
gets the Uber force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swift is interestingly playing away from his team, but he manages to join them back in time, just in time to give them the heals. And Thermal at the back.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy, the team bosses sort of split again. This distraction play doesn't work very well for them. They just like Thermal just runs at the back, and half the team runs up to him.
Yeah.
Leaving poor Raya on alone in front.
Boss
Thermal nearly getting the
shouldn't
kill
have
on
stayed in
Tofu.
too long. Oh, Toph! Ooh, barely
Again.
makes it out.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
he gets saved by Mono, manages to make it out. But yeah, point going back in the favor of Herbal Tea.
Yeah, so Nanda's still on sniper. He's gonna be on China. That's the usual spot that we like to see. Doing a good job on sniper so far. He managed to headshot the Solly down a couple of times. They may pick up the medic. Ooh.
Oh, Juneko gets taken out. Oh, Mashiro, no soldiers on Juneko. Fuck this pig. Sorry, bro. Everyone else in the red team trying to roll in, but it looks like, you know, Juneko's sacrifice was needed to give red the additional courage to go forward. Even with, I was just about to say, even with a sniper in play, and then Ryan gets shot. Oh. So Herbal Tea now trying to get in, trying to quickly grab the point.
Oh, Juneko's on the medic! Oh, 5!
Rip.
Toph is at 5. He's still alive, somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yep. Saw really messy fights. Couple of
Yeah.
fights happening on two levels. Not 2 levels, sorry, 2 areas here. Oh my goodness, Purple jumping in from behind, but Red had already popped the Uber and is starting to exchange. We see Demo and Medic ulti duo.
Yeah.
But ooh, looks like Karma gets separated from the
Oh,
rest of the team.
Toph, don't die.
Toph is Toph, this is
Why is
soldier
no one
behind.
linking up with Toph?
What? This is
Oh, Toph was on the other side! Oh no.
Oh no, that's Tofu Pepper down, Juneko down,
Moya down.
Moya down. They do pick up Nanda, but it does look like boss can somehow still claim this point. That was a really confusing positioning from both the medics there. Both medics dancing in and out of their teams, not be playing with their teams.
Yeah.
Frightening stuff.
But it's really close. 39 for Herbal Tea, 30 seconds for Boss. So this is gonna be really close.
Mashiro jumping in again, playing aggressively.
Oh, he's
he gets
back.
managed to get the health pack. Juneko picks up Givas
there you
only,
go.
but then
Punished.
Herbal takes out both red soldiers. And Nanda trying to run in to get to the medic, those are his scouts trying to protect Tofu. Oh, and Purpa jumping in to take advantage of the chaos
Ooh, the
and
cleanup.
managed to get the cleanup.
Oh.
Karma with I think it was Karma with the pipe on Mono. So close for boss. So close. So close. Like literally 1 second.
Okay, yeah. So if it reached 0, then it would have been more like tighter situation because the moment they cap it, it's an instant win. This is like it's not much, but 1 second can make all the difference in the world. Herbal Tea's gonna have that Uber charge. Solly's just going face first, trying to get the force, but he's gonna get punished.
I think they're just running in. Oh my goodness, Ryan got sticky from some clever threats placed by Karma on the crate.
Oh, they should have milked that Uber charge. Okay, never mind. Just do cleanup. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, boss again throwing players out onto the point. Swift just taking a bow for his team. So honestly speaking, these two teams seem kind of actually fairly skilled.
Yeah.
But I think overall it was just maybe some poor positioning choices on the part of boss. And you know, when they start to panic, they just start to throw people. They just start to really just throw people out of the point, willy-nilly. Like the coordination just goes out the window. And also, I don't understand this. You know, everybody getting together for a group huddle back at last.
Yeah.
When you can actually send people out to side. I don't quite understand that.
Yeah, but yeah, we've got the logs up on screen right now. Top damage is going to be Karma, 9.2 thousand damage. Gibasoni not too far behind, 8.7. Rion's going to be at 7.8, and Juneko's at 7.2. Apart from that, pretty decent spread. Nanda's going to be up there with the heavy hitter classes because he went sniper for a bit. Yeah, so pretty standard stuff. More damage coming up from Herbal Tea players. Despite the score being 3-1, it wasn't. It's pretty close actually. A few rounds there, it was like a couple of seconds in between the point captures. So that's pretty. What we'd like to see.
Yeah, and even if you look at the medic stats, it's fairly even.
Yeah.
Heals per minute, roughly there. Well, Swift had 1 drop. I think that might have been from the spy pick.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, but overall, it's like I think like in terms of damage. I think maybe Herbal Tea had just a bit more damage to just edge them out that victory because a couple of times it was just really close. Like they literally win the point by a couple of seconds.
Yep, really close stuff. Next map for the night is going to be CP Prolands. That is a map. Previously, of course, we've been using Badlands all the time, so we are going to be moving on to Prolands. I don't know if they loaded the correct map. We're just going to have to see. But yeah, for those of you just joining us, a very good evening. Welcome to the AsiaFortress Cup Season 13. It is going to be Herbal Tea facing off against Boss, with Herbal Tea taking the first map, Koth Product 3-1. We will be moving on to Koth Prolands next, and things have been pretty close. Things have been pretty close so far between the teams, so I'm really excited to see what they can do on Prolands.
Yeah, Prolands. Okay, I do like playing on Prolands despite nearly always dying at every nick. There are a couple of ways that a medic can choose to play Prolands. You can choose to play on slope, you can choose to play behind train, they can choose to play if the team is willing to coordinate and play risky, they can actually play close to the enemy shithouse. But overall, not a very friendly map for medics, so we might see some things happening around Tofu and Swift this time round. But yeah, I mean it's just been I think we'll probably see maybe another even round between the two teams again if Koth Product is anything to go by on.
Yeah, so we've seen some pretty good bombs coming in from Juneko, pretty good bombs coming in from Gibasoni as well. So those are the two roamers for the respective teams. I think Purpa was supposed to be the roamer, but Gibasoni has been the one that's been doing all the jumping. Yeah, so I really want to see what they can do. Devilmans have been doing a decent job of just spamming stuff out. I want to see the teams be a little bit more aggressive because so far they've just been, for the Koth map at least, they've just been holding the point or just grinding out at last. That is of course not an option when you're on this map, so we're just gonna have to see how they decide to play things through. Everyone is in the server, so we should be starting momentarily.
Oh, yep, they realized they loaded the wrong version of Prolands.
Oh, right.
Now we're gonna swap over right now. Yeah. And I think like one thing that I definitely like playing on 5CP is that whenever I play on KOF, it's just normally it just evolves into a DM fest where
Yeah.
everyone just starts throwing out. Everyone just okay. Honestly speaking, I thought it was pretty good that they knew how to control themselves and play on the point, because too often what happens is that people just your team just starts getting aggressive. They see like, oh, blue team has lost a lot of people. Let's push forward. Let's hold forward, and then everybody turns things to a DM fest. Maybe you won't see so much of that here in Pro Lands, because maybe you won't see actually. Maybe you might not see so much of that in 5CP versus KOF maps, which normally just turn into a DM fest halfway through.
Yeah, so like I said earlier on the KOF map at least, I'm surprised we didn't see like a sniper being run full time, because that's what we tend to see, especially on a map like Product, because of those long sight lines. And we saw he managed to get a couple of nice picks down to the Solly and another headshot. Didn't quite kill the Solly, but it did a ton of damage. It is a viable strat because it just gives them so much to worry about. They can't really peek around the corners. They have to pop really early before they even walk out. So not too sure why they didn't do that, but they still managed to do a fairly decent job running both scouts. They're just running around, flanking and stuff. So good job coming up from both teams. Boss, apart from the spy play, they haven't been off-classing. Herbal Tea, apart from the sniper play, they haven't been off-classing as well. So they didn't really need to, apart from that sniper where they just had that uber disad. But yeah, so we are going to be on Pro Lands, and definitely a map for off-classing as well. When you're defending your last point, always have those spy plays. Potential sniper plays as well, but more towards spies. So we're just going to have to see how they play things through. Waiting on the medic for the side of Herbal Tea to come in. Yeah.
Like in terms of ping, right? I think all the Japanese players are playing on 100 ping above.
Oh, yeah.
On the blue team, I noticed just now that only Blue's medic actually had the highest ping. He was having like 200.
Oh.
And there he is. He's just joined.
Yeah. Yeah, so they've got local ping. The Japs have 80 to 90. I don't know why they didn't request for, I don't know, maybe a Hong Kong server where things would be more even. But if they agree, then it's fine, I guess. So yeah, but they've been doing a decent job so far. It's like it seemingly doesn't really affect them that badly. I mean, 80 to 90 ping, still playable. Annoying, but still playable. Orion just dying. But yeah, everyone's in, and they should be starting soon.
Yeah, I mean, in general, whenever we scream the Japanese team, they've always been very accommodating.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
nice.
the Filipino players in my team used to get 300 ping on Hatena.
Oh.
And they got 300 ping on Hong Kong as well. It was not working out. So, the Japanese team have always very graciously agreed to scrim us on pure.
Yeah, that's very nice. Very good sportsmanship coming out from the Japanese players.
Yeah. I've always been very curious. I've always been very curious to see how they would actually perform. If they didn't actually have
like
this
local ping, yeah.
Yeah, if they had like local ping, but I'm pretty sure the soldiers must struggle with the rocket jumps. The demo must struggle with the sticky jumps. So I'm really curious actually to see how they would go. If they had local ping.
Yeah, definitely would be in their favor. But yeah, still it's still playable for. I mean, even if Herbal Tea goes there and they have like 80 to 90, it's still playable, and it's not like they've been losing very badly. It's been pretty close throughout all the games, so I think it
Nice air shot.
Yeah, might be okay.
Yep, for once a cast that is not a 5-0 roll.
Yes, I'm so happy, so happy.
I guess your curse is broken.
Yeah.
They're both ready up, and let's get started with the match.
Going live for the second map of the night, CP Pro Lands. For those of you who are just joining us, a very good evening and welcome to the AsiaFortress Cup Season 13 Div 3 bracket for the Week 3 matches. Second map, once again, of the night, going to be CP Pro Lands, and mid-fight is going to be underway.
Ryan gets there first. We see the rest of his team rolling in. Both teams rolling in, starting to have an exchange. Give us Tofu getting the nice random crossbow arrow. Give us Oni, but Ryan gets taken out. Mono gets taken out. Purpa doing two for the price of one. But then Swift and Karma go down the side of Herbal Tea, and looks like Herbal Tea actually has Herbal Tea's actually lost Swift, and with Tofu Pepper just at 28 HP, he manages to survive. But oh no, he was left on his own.
Why though?
That's so sad. That's a tragedy right there.
Yeah, I don't. They just lose.
Yep, and Nanda just picking out everyone else who's running back.
Yeah.
Nanda surviving just on 2 HP and then he gets killed. Mashiro next. Oh my goodness, what a way to start. What a way to start.
Midpoint's still up for grabs.
Still up for grabs. But you know, it's not looking good for boss. They don't have the numbers for this. While the rest of Herbal Tea has slowly started to filter in, and they've got the positioning. They're all on train platform. Meanwhile, on the side of boss, they're just slowly starting to walk into choke. It looks like they've given up second, and the rest of the team slowly coming into hold position. Typical hold at choke and someone at the flanks. We see now that Uber is slightly on the advantage of Swift, around like 15%. So a bit of a small window of opportunity there if they want to use it, but it is there. Meanwhile, the flanks on the side of boss are trying to peek, trying to find an opportunity to get in, but Herbal Tea is ready to meet them. Uber already reached on the side of Swift. It looks like they want to go in. Are they going in?
Oh,
Yep.
sticky traps. Oh dear, pops the Uber just in time. Uber traded. There we go. Much better Uber for the side of boss.
So Nanda going down, Preppa going down. Boss has lost Mono, but that's about it. Meanwhile, Herbal Tea just beating players left, right, and center. Karma nearly managing to. Oh my gosh, Mashiro just 2 HP left, just nearly dying to Karma, but that's a wipe on the side of Herbal Tea. So boss just rolling in. That was a better Uber on the side of boss overall, and that probably gave them that mid.
Yep. So Solly's gonna forward spawn at 6 health. It's destroyed by Juneko. No idea why he still ran out at 6 health. Nanda's gonna be caught out.
Nanda also getting
destroyed.
destroyed.
So don't know why they just overstayed outside.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
Gibbous
have
only
died.
getting the heck out of there. Getting the heck out of there, just back spawning. Doesn't want to join the buffet. Okay, so meanwhile, back at last, no off classes being run just yet. Oh no, we have Thermal going heavy. On the side of Herbal Tea. Good, comfortable Uber advantage on the for boss. So you might see them starting to push in anytime soon. Yes, Uber popped really early.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if anything happens, especially heavier.
Focus down. There we go. Heavy's
Oh,
finally down.
Sticky's on.
Oh, they need to pick up the
my
medic.
goodness, they didn't pick up the medic. They didn't dead
There
on
they go.
time. Oh, that's the point going to. That was really unfortunate because there was like this very tiny cluster of stickies right at the doorway, and Tofu, none the wiser, just waltzed right in. He could have really died. But luckily for Tofu and unluckily for Herbal Tea, Karma didn't notice and didn't dead on time.
Yeah, first point gonna go to boss and second mid fight.
And this time round, we see that Karma got to the point. Ooh, and Karma gets the pipe onto Tofu Pepper. No heals on the side of boss. Karma going down, Moya going down, Juneka going down, Gibbous only going down. Looks like boss is still down
Shiro's
one.
going for the mid. He overjumps. Can he turn around in time? No.
Nope. Yaki and
It's all
Mono
up to
going
Rion
down.
now.
And
He's out. Yeah.
He's out. He better get out. Decides, is he going to back? No, I think he's going to try and stick around actually at forward spawn.
Yeah, he should just go back. I don't think he's not gonna be able to get anything sneaky from there because they're already gonna start capping this point, and he's still there. I don't know why he's still there. Probably wants to see if he can get the sneaky pick on the medic.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's worthwhile. He does pick up thermal somehow. Okay, that works.
Okay, somehow. Just
And,
hanging
yeah,
around
then
just
he
for that
backs
one pick, and then he goes back as well.
But yeah, they've got
it's
Uber,
not
so they can just
fire.
walk in. Sentry's
Yeah,
only level 1.
Yeah, but good enough for that Uber denial. Uber is popped. Ryan down, Moya down. Oh, Mono also went.
Oh,
Juneko.
no,
Oh,
the medic! Uber saw! Uber
So
saw!
Uber saw!
Oh no! Oh, that was a shame.
Yep. I think maybe it was just a panic thing. He threw himself on the point, but forgot to forgot to take out the Ubersaw and just.
Yeah, so I don't know if Rion had backspawned earlier. It may have helped a little bit. He could have set up some stickies already. I think by the time he backspawned, they were already walking in, so that was a big shame. He wasn't able to defend last, and next point goes to HT, and here we are on another mid fight.
Yeah, and HT gets to the mid first, and they're starting to show some aggression. So Full Pepper already going down from an aggressive bomb.
Oh no.
And then it's Ryan going down, Moya going down, more on the side of Boss going down. I think only Mashiro left behind, actually hanging behind Herbal Tea. So it'll be interesting to see if he can do anything. But for the time being, the rest of the team is going forward to try and cap second.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
And the rest of Boss just decided not to fight for second at all. They've already set up an NG, already starting to build. It's already started to build. Mashiro at Patio just hanging there. They've jumped, but he just stood there and.
Why is he still behind? I don't understand. They're just gonna push him with this Ubercharge, and they don't have a Solly to defend. It's just not working out for the Boss team. There you go. Just pop the Ubercharge, walk straight in. Demo's gonna take down
Sentry down.
And start capping the point. Juneko has to jump on it. Uber is gonna get flashed. Juneko's gonna go down.
Pyro run.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, Solly's
Okay,
on the point.
Mono
You gotta stop him.
Ryan down. Sit down, Purple down.
Gibbous is still up there.
Gibbous is up
All he
there.
needs to do is toss another rocket onto a tofu. This Solly is dead. Scout can work together with them, the Solly. He gets no step off the point! Okay.
Yeah, I mean, questionable by Mashiro to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to flank, but he was behind them for so long, and nothing
Too long,
happened.
yeah.
And he wasn't there to give the backup to his team when they needed him. Yeah.
Big
Bit of a
shame.
disaster, right?
Yeah, so they just, I don't know, they're trying to get the flank, but he didn't even jump. But yeah, another mid fight. Here we go, 2-1.
Yeah. And Mashiro again hiding. How's it not joining the rest of the fight with his team? Very very risky, and Juneko and Tofu Pepper pay for that kind of risky tactic. He finally goes in,
Purpa!
but no, he gets utterly denied. That's a wipe on the part of Boss.
Purpa just came in from Shed House, tossed out rocket after rocket, and just cleaned up the Boss team. Full wipe on their midpoint. Swift is gonna have Ubercharge. This is gonna be another easy last point push. They've got Moya on Pyro again. They have to deny this.
Sniper.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. They got no NG.
It's
They
a Hail Mary moment. It's gonna be a Hail Mary moment.
Oh,
if
he
this
needs to
really
get
works.
that pick, but they're just gonna pop it straight away. Shoot the scout, Juneko! Why? Why did you just look at him?
I guess. Alright. Uber's used. Uber used really early.
Yes, good job.
Oh yes,
Pyro.
just do a really good job of denying the Uber.
Oh, scout on the point! Oh dear.
That was nearly
Oh,
disastrous.
this is
but-
trouble. Because they're just gonna start flooding in and standing on it! No! No! No!
Are you okay, Alex?
Oh, that's just bad. I don't think they had anyone watching the flanks. The Pyro was doing a massive job of just denying the Uber charge, but the
Yeah.
Scout just walks in. I don't understand. No one was watching the left side. I think they were too preoccupied with everyone up on the second floor on the lobby. So I don't know. The Boss, they just need to rotate better, or just in general be more aware.
Yeah, and here we have C on the mid again. Oh, Mono getting taken out first. Already Purpa being so aggressive. Still in the fight to try and take down Tofu Pepper. Juneko just escaping by this. But Purpa, I think they'll fear the name of Purpa after this. He just I think I would say that Purpa won that mid for his team.
Yeah.
Just chased the medic all the way out, separated the rest of Boss from the heals needed, and won that mid. And he made it alive.
Yeah.
That was a surprising thing.
Oh jeez, no. Okay, so the good point right now is that Toph survives, so they're gonna have that overcharge ready. Swift, you see, they're all in the upper lobby right now. Compas coming out. Karma's gonna eat that direct, coming in from the Pyro. If they pop the overcharge, they're just gonna be met with Pyro comp blasting, so they may want to reconsider pushing him from upper lobby. Toph is gonna have his overcharge as well, so this is gonna give them a fighting chance. So we're just gonna have to see how they play this out. Hopefully they don't make any more
We have
dumb
two
mistakes.
pyros actually. We're both running two pyros.
Oh yeah, double denial.
That's quite interesting strat. I don't know how that will
What?
work.
Why are they all clumped up
Two
on the right?
pyros and one heavy. I think this is the most off classes I've seen. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how effective this combination is going to be.
Ooh, Purple's in. Finally gonna get denied.
Yep, Ryan finally finishing off and getting revenge.
Yeah. Sticks down below, Give us only does spot it out. They're just holding on to the Louis charge. You know, the Herbal Tea players, they're not even... They don't even need to worry. It's 18 minutes and 52 seconds. They can just sit back. They
can park the pass a
yeah,
bit.
current score is 3-1. They're 2 points up. They can take the time. It's on Boss right now to get the plays!
Oh, Juneko gets
Oh,
the headshot.
baby.
It was funny. I was just wondering when Juneko was going to run sniper or spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moya's
but-
on spy now.
Yeah,
Just
it's,
checking,
oh,
yeah, just checking for off classes. I don't think he's gonna go out for the play.
Is he now? He's
Nope,
it's just
stopping off.
stopping off.
Yeah. So
Running back to pyro. So we have a sniper, a heavy, and a pyro.
yeah.
I'm not too sure whether this is. I'm not too sure about this combination.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Boss should be running this many off classes right now. Of course, they want to get that pick on the medic. Of course, they want to get that, that opportunity for them to push out. Sannyside doesn't quite get the headshot. But yeah, right now everyone's just spamming each other out. I would like to see an off class coming in from Herbal Tea. They can just send it a spy, headshot down onto that scout. Solly's in though. The melee is out. He's down. So much capture time up on the point, so this is going to be really dangerous for the side of Boss.
Uber's
but
finally
yeah, it
used.
doesn't really matter when you just pop on one
It's
Solly.
probably not a good idea for them to have charged in on that. But nobody's on the point. Somebody really better get on that point.
No, Gibbous is at 18. He can't do anything. Yeah, he's gonna get taken out. Full white for
No.
Herbal Tea, so this should be the push for Boss. They are gonna be forward spawners, but they will not have the medic, so Toph is gonna have to play really carefully right now. He's gonna get bombed
Yeah,
constantly.
And he's alone on Spire. It's just the soldier and the medic on Spire while the rest of the team is still at last. Not ideal at all. The rest of the team needs to come in quickly to give some backup to,
Yeah,
to
but
the
Purple
combo.
doesn't go in, so that's
Thermal
safe,
getting
safe.
pick on Moya.
That's safe for now.
Thermal practically just walks in from Diag. Just walks side by side Moya. And just shoots him down. Moya none the wiser. Meanwhile, blue team is holding choke. But time is very much on their side. 3-1, 16 minutes left on the clock. Time very much on their side. They can park this bus for as long as they like.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
want
boring.
to see a sack. Where are the jumps that we saw on Koth? Product scouts in Thermal. Ooh, get some damage down into Toph, but he's gonna be fine. Juneko gonna get some
Give us-
resup. Solly's in again. Purpa once again trying to get that pick. 5 he's down. Gibazoni is in.
Give us only is in.
Toss out those rockets.
Oh, Juneko nearly dying. One rocket would have done him in, but thankfully, they denied the Solly there.
Yeah, they've got number at, so that's Juneko trying to jump
Oh,
in.
they've
Uber's
gone
gonna
in.
get popped.
Uber's used.
But they're gonna have a much better time.
Double bomb on the power of Mashiro.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the Uber, Tofu playing behind and not taking full advantage of Uber, just pops the Uber onto the soldier to let him jump in. And the rest of the team is just hanging back while the soldiers do a lot of work. And oh no, Cliff getting the pick on Tofu.
Oh no. Purpa's in once again. Picks up the Demoman with 13 health to tell the story. He's gonna wait for that health pack. Midpoint still in the
Meanwhile-
hands of Herbal Tea with Moya just dancing about on the point.
Moya
60
just
health.
dancing about on the point.
Finally
I mean,
punished.
He buys his team sometimes.
Yeah.
He buys his team sometime to get the respawners up. So yeah, we
I go
see.
The control point
see
is being
boss-
contested.
I guess Boss trying to figure out how they want to hold this because the whole of blue team is already come in second. The team is again kind of separated. Like you have Juneko
Oh,
and
Swift!
Mashiro.
What?
Oh, what? What? How did that happen?
He just walks in. Yeah, Juneko just walks in from behind, picks up Swift.
Ooh,
I
but we-
don't
we-
know if it was a drop or not. Gibazoni that trade. They're both down.
Purpa is hiding on the left side of Last, trying to see if he can get a chance to get in. Nobody is watching Last. Nobody's
no.
watching Last.
Oh, there we go.
Juneko.
Yeah. Good job.
Juneko spotting him out just on time to deny that attempted backcap. Meanwhile, Moya jumping out on second point, trying to get the cap on it. Karma jumps in to try and prevent him, but he's gonna get help in the form of Mono. Mono rushing in, both the scouts rushing in to try and urgently cap this point. Meanwhile, the rest of the team slowly filling in as well. Nanda just running around trash now on Grey Bridge. Tofu, it's okay. Tofu's rejoined the rest of his team.
Yeah, now they shouldn't be afraid. They've got an Uber charge, so they should just be walking face first. Swift doesn't have it yet. They picked Swift up. They should know they've got their charge. Juneka looks like he's won. He's going in for a bomb. And
but
the medic leaves him? What? Okay, let's go. Come on. The medic leaves him again! Oh, Toph, why?
The drop.
Oh, he's dropping his entire
Dropped two
team.
teams. He dropped 2 people. Ouch! And now he's gonna pay for that because Thermal's
my
come in through health
God.
and just pick him
Toph
off.
is down. Rion's down. That is a huge shame.
Momo got the pick on Swift. So
Silver lining.
situation's not. It's not all lost. It's not all
Oh,
lost.
no, they're gonna lose Spire now. 13 minutes 33 seconds counting down. They lose Spire. They're back on last again. They have to do. They've got. Toph's not even building right now. He's finally gonna start healing people up. It's the same thing. They're defending last again, and we're gonna see like what 2 Pyros again. Mono's on Pyro. We've got an engineer, and we still got the
We've
2
got an
Solis
engineer
up.
and a pyro.
Yeah, that was just bad play coming up from
Oh,
Toph.
but we can. But no. Mashiro spawns just in time to start watching left side, and the flankers who are trying to get in. Purpa, decide knows that it's time to back off. He's gonna try and peek in, but you know Mashiro's got that covered.
Nice shot.
And Juneko gets nice shot onto Gibbous Oni. I guess medic Blues medic playing back on Batman's, realizing that gotta protect that Uber. Meanwhile, the rest of the team just holding, taking positions. Red trying their best to defend, taking the best positions to defend, while blue team is just trying to find ways to pick at that defense,
Yeah, so
find the chink in the hole.
Boss doesn't have a scout now, so they can't grind an overcharge, and that is going to be really bad for them when the Herbal Tea just pushes in with this super ad. Which I don't think they will, because they think that Boss have been grinding it out, which they haven't been, so Uberad's gone.
Oh, but I think Karma's asking for the goal.
Yeah,
for
there
the
you
goal.
go.
And yeah,
Crit
maybe-
screen!
It's crit!
Oh!
He gets the pick on. Oh lord, he gets the pick. He gets the pick. He gets the pick onto the red medic. Okay, so and that's the whole blue team trying to run into the point, but wasn't good enough.
Yeah, they need to punish Swift. There you go. Push them out. Take down Karma, who's still alive somehow.
Somehow dancing on people's heads, literally. It just
There you
kind
go.
of- Yep, Mono finally cleaning him out. And Boss pushes out once again.
Okay. Okay.
Questionable decision to run crits. They didn't need to run. I don't think they needed to run crits.
Yeah, it... Nanda on Sniper again. Picks up Rion the
I
moment
gotta
he
get
peeks
to
around.
Rion.
But yeah, they shouldn't... I don't think they should have run crits. You're gonna see the
they're running-
Solly bomb. Oh, denied by Purpa. He's gonna have to back out. Ooh, good play.
The
but
medic is
scouts are
running
in.
into house. Yep.
Mono face to face against the Sniper.
Oh my gosh, Tofu is left alone
Oh no, not again.
with Blue's
Oh,
combo
no.
at train. Okay, that was really unfortunate. Like his whole just ran past their show without realizing the combo was there.
Oh, Purpa, calm down, man. Holy crap. Mid-air air shot when both of them were flying. And once again, we're gonna see
goodness
Spire going
gracious.
back into the hands of Herbal Tea. 10 minutes and 52 seconds counting down.
Our control point.
I mean, Boss have to do something. The medic is in bad places. The people are not looking after the medic, and then the medic in return decides to drop them earlier on. I don't know if it's like if they're like feeling down right now and it's just affecting their playstyle. Purpose just coming in from behind, not getting
Oh,
spotted out,
yeah.
picks up the demo, picks up the Solly potentially. There you go, with the help of the scout, he's gonna be able to pick him up.
Yeah, Moya trying to build alongside with his medic, but might be a case of too little.
Yeah, they've got
too
the
late.
Uber, they're just gonna walk face first.
They just gotta walk in. Yep, Uber is used.
Sentry's up. Still up.
Yeah.
Doing a
Pyro
fairly
doing
decent
the
job.
Uber denial, doing the Uber denial.
Scouts on the point.
Good job with
He's gonna
it.
get denied. Pyro drop down. Trying to take down the Solly. Oh, nice reflect. Coming up from the Pyro.
Yeah, 2 pyros actually.
2 Pyros. But yeah.
Oh, they were just waiting. They're just waiting.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
Swift. They have to punish Swift. Yaki. That's right. Jump him. Take him down.
Oh, but Thermal sneaking in on the left side to get the back cap. Again, the problem of no one watching the flanks. It's very unfortunate. I get the sense that the addition of Juneko into the roster into this team in particular for this match has sort of thrown them off a bit. I can't help but feel that, you know, at the one time when Tofu Pepper dropped everyone, he was just getting calls for pass from the rest of his team, and that's why his attention got split. And in the end, he couldn't Uber any of them in. And yep, he gets taken out. Tofu Pepper taken out, Moya taken out, Mono taken out, Gibbs only taken out, Swift, Pepper, just everyone just throwing their rockets and bullets out at everywhere. Ryan getting a pretty good pick to Thermal. But Juneko just 1 HP. She's just here just as a way for the med pack. But Nanda just comes in from behind him, wraps around, takes him up. Just Ryan left holding on second. He should be trying to make his way out already. The rest of his team is back in last. Nanda
So deep in.
nearly was about to get his
Oh no,
demo.
Toph!
No,
Oh, Toph!
not like this. Not like this.
Oh no.
That was really unfortunate. That was just really, really unfortunate. The rest of Boss is still trying to hold second even without heals. While Herbal Tea just rolls in very confident, no medic on the side of Boss. Ryan manages to get a good pick on Thermal though. Juneko tried to jump out but fails to jump out. The rest of Boss is kind of trying to make this second defense hold. Yep. And somehow they do manage to make the second defense hold. A bit surprised by how Herbal Team did manage to win that second because the stars were aligned in their favor. But Swift was taken down in that whole mess.
Nanda's gonna go through choke, and the medic is right there. He may be able to pick up the medic.
Oh, but Ryan sees him.
Yeah, there we go. Finally spotted.
No. Okay. Finally spotted. And Purpa is actually behind them at Shithouse, but Ryan's already spotted him out, starting to plant some sticks.
There you go. Good job. Good denial.
Yep. And there goes Juneko jumping in, trying to aggress onto the blue team, but nope. Gets taken out. Didn't get enough backup from the team. And Jiva's only jumping in onto the demo, but Mono and Ryan just denying him.
Oh, they need to punish Thermal.
They need to punish Thermal for that. Oh, but Nanda comes in.
They need to punish Thermal!
How did it? Okay, Ryan. Too little, too late, but that was still pretty cool to get 2 kills, but too little, too late. Okay, but Boss does have the numbers advantage. Let's see if anything can happen out of this. They can't play their characteristic passive game. They need to roll in on this advantage. And yes, that is what Mono just did. Mono running in, trying to make something happen. Ryan sticking the point, but not enough. A bit too far in, and too late. The rest of Herbal Tea has respawned and are ready to handle this defense. That was so unfortunate. Tofu did not deserve to die there. I would say he did not deserve to.
I don't know why he didn't use his Uber charge though.
I mean, it's called, you want to have faith in your team, you know? Like
That's
it was a situation where
Yeah, I know that.
I
feel.
understand why he didn't.
Yeah, the 2 medic mains on the casting panel know that feel. But yeah, they are going to be able to recapture this Spire. Herbal Tea with that full Uber charge. This is going to be an easy midpoint. The boss should not be contesting this. Gibbous is going to be shiny. He's going to just bomb in and go straight for the medic. Toph! You have to run out! Because they're just going to walk in that Uber charge. And he's down!
Yep, he's dead. Yeah, and the rest of the team just get cleaned up along the way. Maybe they weren't counting the Ubers because there is no reason to be holding so forward whenever the other team has such a clear Uber advantage. So yeah, we have.
Oh, Juneko! Oh, Juneko!
Oh no.
45 on Swift, but he's gonna be fine. Oh, huge shame. Almost picks up the medic. Oh dear me.
NG's setting up on Sentry again on last on sub boss. Players slowly coming back to fill in the ranks of the defense. But yeah, Herbal Tea just trying to find a good opportunity to get in. They have a comfortable, not too comfortable, but decent Uber advantage. So they just need to maybe even like just grind this out a little bit if they want, but maybe not necessary. Meanwhile, on the side of Red Team, they're just running an NG and a Pyro. Purple sneaking in on that one time when Mashiro went to go and respawn, but nope, the Sentry takes him down.
It looks like they're gonna walk through the lobby. They've got it to recharge. Sentry's gonna get focused down. Yeah, fairly textbook stuff. Toph! Why?
No. I didn't even notice how he died. I was just watching Pyro trying his best to Uber denial. I would
Still
say
in. Oh, this scout has to punish Karma. Moya, good
oh,
job.
the
Moya,
back-
turn around, Moya!
turn around!
Oh, Moya, Moya, Moya!
Oh my
Moya,
God,
Moya,
what's
Moya! No, the
What's
Sol!
happening?
Oh, the
my
Solly
God.
has to come in to save the day. Oh,
That was too close.
oh, my heart is beating so fast for Moya.
Oh my God. Okay, Purpa getting taken down. Give us only trying to. The rest of the blue team trying to jump in. Give us only being the first on the front ranks, but no, he decides to get out when Boss starts to push out of last. Oh,
Yeah, so right now it's...
Herbal getting the back. I just saw. Oh dear, that was
Okay.
really close. Like actually, they saw him on the point. They just couldn't reach him on time.
Okay, that's a shame. That's a big shame. I don't blame them. I mean, it was a pretty clean wipe, but of course the spawner managed to just come in from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's just on Boss to see if they can close the gap, bring it to a 5-2. 3 minutes and 20 seconds counting down. Mid fight. Let's go.
So right now we see Boss maybe abandoning some of their festivity and just charging straight out. And yeah, medics down, soldiers down. That's a wipe. It nearly worked, but no. They actually had like the same number of players, but just left. Boss just had less health, and they just got wiped.
Yeah. They do pick up the medic. But it's... I don't think it's gonna help them much right now. Under 3 minutes for them to push like coast to coast. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be tough, you know, based on how they've been playing so far. They're already gonna be running the engineer to defend this last point.
Yeah,
Gibbous
but
is gonna be on
Gibbous-
sniper.
Sniper.
This is just, you know, for them to... They already know they got the map, so they're just gonna see if they can get some sneaky kills before they push last.
Thermal was just really aggressive. I picked off Ryan over there. Didn't get punished for that kind of aggression, which
He misses the health pack like 2 times.
yeah, but Moya running Pyro, Mono running. They're pretty
Oh,
stable.
Pyro down.
Pyro down, not good.
Solly should
85%, 85%.
Yeah, they got the recharge for the side of Boss. Gibbous still trying to get those headshots. Demo spotted, but he's not going to be able to get a headshot down. People just ducking around the corner. Swift is going to pop the recharge and walk straight in. Sentry got to
They
focus
just-
down, and they're just going to start bombing about to see if they can pick up Toph, who has been left alone again. He's going to pop his recharge, but
He's
he's
just gonna run all the way up.
good defense so far. They do pick up a lot of players. Sniper's still in play. We already got a scout on the point. They have to punish him. They do so. And then the only person up is going to be Karma in the upper lobby. They can start pushing out. Finish off Karma.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Go
Juneko
catch
just
Spire.
polishing off with a nice rocket. So that's the second going to Boss. 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah. It's pretty much trash time now. So the score is pretty much going to be cemented at 5-1. They're not even capturing Spire. Okay, at least capture Spire. There you go.
Yeah, Mono decides to kill in there. Thermal trying to work something from the flanks, but no, he just caught out this time. They're not gonna stand anymore of
Yeah, they're just running 2
aggressive
snipers.
flanking nonsense. Juneko
Oh.
running in. Oh, but Nanda and Karma. Nanda just running. Headshot. Oh gosh. Yep, trash time.
So they're still picking up
Yep.
people.
Heavy is being run.
Yeah, Swift is under the point, just hiding. Finally gonna get picked up by Rion.
Yeah, give
Nanda's
us
still
only
sniping. Purpa's a heavy in mid. Yeah. SMG's coming out. The 1 health Nanda finally gonna get punished. Purpa's a mid as a heavy weapons guy. The scatter shots are just not strong enough. He's gonna get mowed down. And yeah, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. They do cap the Spire, but that's pretty much gonna be it. I don't think they can rush last.
I don't think they can rush last in 10 seconds.
Unless Moya just goes balls deep, because all you need is 2 seconds to cap the point. And the answer is, no.
No, that was really close.
Yeah, that was really close.
That was really close.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and that's the final score. 5-1 to Herbal Tea, taking
5-1.
Pro Lands. Both maps of the night going to Herbal Tea. Alright, let's take a look at the logs. I don't really know what to comment about that map.
Yeah, so That's alright, we'll look at the logs first. Top damager, 9.5 thousand damage, gonna be Gibbous Oni. Juneko not too far behind at 9.3, Karma at 9,000, and Orion at 8.2. So fairly even spread, with the Roamers getting quite a lot of damage. The Demo Man's not too far behind. It's actually a pretty good spread. We see the 2 Roamers, the Demo, and then followed by the 2 Pockets, and then all your Scouts down below. Yeah, despite all that...
Juneko being the top fragger.
Yeah, 34 kills. Highest KD is going to be Rion at 2.0. But, you know, despite having all that damage, all that fragging, they just weren't able to follow through. Heal stats, pretty close as well. 25k, 24k, 874 and 844. I don't know, it's weird.
It feels like the teams are not that different in terms of their skill.
Yeah.
And yet somehow we ended up with a 5-1 on Lands and a 3-1 on Product. So Product felt like a closer map. Like Pro Lands just felt like, I don't want to say it's a wipe, but it definitely felt like Herbal Tea had the easier time in this map.
Yeah, so it's on Product, it was really close between both teams, despite it being 3-1. The timers were really close. We had like 1 second or whatever for the timer on the COD map. Then we come to Pro Lands and suddenly it's like 5-1, and just, I don't know, they just, Boss just couldn't do anything. Toph kept dying. He dropped his Solly who wanted to go in. I think it was Yaki or Juneko that wanted to go in.
It was Juneko wanted to go in.
Yeah, it was just generally, I don't know if it was miscoms or what, but bad plays coming up from Boss on the second map. They were doing fairly okay on Product, but suddenly on Pro Lands they were just not up to snuff, and just Herbal Tea just come plowing through, cleaning up everyone. Perp just comes around the corner, takes down the medic, and then does clean up, and then there's absolutely nothing Boss can do. So it's just, I don't know, just...
Yeah, I think like Herbal Tea's flankers did a really, really good job.
Yeah.
And Thermal just weaving in and out of the enemy, and putting so much pressure that probably distracted Boss a lot as well, and getting picks on Tofu that shouldn't happen, to be honest.
Yeah, so there's so many times where Toph shouldn't have died, but he died. And just, I don't know, if they're like times where he was left alone, so that's really something that the Boss players have to work out. This is a side of Boss that we haven't seen. The previous cast was like pretty much a role for them, but then again they were facing off against a like pretty much fresh team. A very fresh team, so now they're going up against people who actually have been playing a lot of pugs and stuff. So yeah, but it's always nice to see. Well, I mean, for the second map, it was pretty much quite rolly, but for the first map, it was okay. So we had a good time casting that one. Second map, I mean, it was a good time casting both maps, but it's just CP Pro Lands for the side of Boss. They really need to do some stuff, some coordination and stuff about all that. So that's something that they need to work out for the future matches to come. Of course, next week there will not be any cast next week because it is going to be the transfer window week. So no cast. Unless there are teams that actually postpone to the next week. I think there's going to be a Div 1 team that postponed to next week, so that may get covered. We're just going to have to wait and see when they decide to play it. But apart from that, it's there's nothing happening next week. We don't really have anything planned. It's the transfer window, so nothing's going to get played. And we're going to see a lot of roster shuffling when everyone comes back, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rumblings. There's been a lot of rumors. I don't really want to say anything because a lot of it's just rumors.
Yeah, it's rumors, but it's pretty. I would say, based on my personal experience, it's generally quite expected to see not just Div 3, but teams like all over the place actually disband, be it 1, 2, or even 3. So it's normal to see teams like by the time they reach week 4, they're like, okay, there's no way. Then there's no way, and then they just they just disband. But then of course when they disband, that means there are a lot of other players in the pool that are ready to get picked up. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Just new rosters all around for every single team.
I expect that there'll be a bit of a shake-up of the transfer window. It'll be exciting times. It'll shake things up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that's going to conclude it for tonight with Herbal Tea taking both maps, 3-1 on KOF Product and 5-1 on CP Pro Lands. Let's move on to Shoutouts, Sannyside.
Once again, shout out to my team. I didn't get any shameless requests for shoutouts, so no particular shameless
Be
shoutouts.
careful what you wish for. They're gonna start coming in now.
Yep, no, it's still no Steam alerts right now. But yes, shout out to my team, shout out to our team mentors, and yeah, I guess shout out to you, Alex.
Nice. Yeah, so shout out to everyone inside Twitch chat. Thank you all for hanging out. Shout out to the teams that have been playing tonight, Herbal Tea as well as Boss. Shout out to Purple for those sick bombs. Shout out to Boss as well for putting on a good show. Shout out to Tove for just making me feel really sad as a medic main. I feel your pain. But yeah, so shout out to all these lovely people inside Twitch chat as well, my mods, all those people. You know who you are. Thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time for the next cast.